How are you?
I have been doing fantastic. What about you?
Absolutely fine. Thank you so much for asking. So, Rajesh, just wanted to ask you, where are you from?
I'm from Ludhiana. I live in Ludhiana city in Punjab.
In Punjab. Okay. I'm from Mumbai.
Okay,
So,
great.
I believe you wanted to speak about a few things.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to introduce myself.
Wonderful. Okay, let's do that. So, do you like to introduce yourself? Do you want me to introduce myself first?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So, as you know, my name is Obeid Parker. I'm from Mumbai. I have approximately 14 or 15 years work experience when it comes to the English language. I've been an English trainer for most of my life. I've trained people from India, the United States, Australia, Ireland, the UK, multiple different places. And I have a small family, my mom, my dad, two younger brothers. I have my wife and my little young baby girl. And yes, that's a short introduction about me. Let me know something about yourself.
Yeah, sure. My name is Rajni. I live in Ludhiana city in Punjab. If I talk about my education, I have done bachelor's and master's in computer applications. I am a content writer by profession. I am doing freelance content writing. And I have a small YouTube channel too where I upload videos related to English. These days I am uploading conversation videos on my channel. So that's all about
Okay,
me.
all right. So, Rajni, I wanted to understand from you why you chose this specific topic.
Actually, since when I got to know about this incidents, I could not stop thinking about it. Since last 2 days, I am thinking only about the same thing. I have been thinking about the pain and fear those people must have gone through.
Right?
So that is why I wanted to talk about it a little bit. That is the basic reason.
Okay. So, you know what? According to me, um, see, it is tragic what happened, right? Okay. So, what I wanted to say was, indeed, what happened in Belgaum is it is tragic. You know, it shouldn't happen. Forget about a group of people. It shouldn't even happen to one single person.
Yeah, definitely.
And it is sad that it's happening in a place. See, I don't believe that it should happen in any place, okay? Whether it is India, Bangladesh, United States, Pakistan, it doesn't matter, right?
Hmm.
But it it hits harder when it comes to a place like Kashmir because everyone knows that India and Pakistan have been at war because of the land of Kashmir, right?
Yes.
And people are now blaming this war that, India and Pakistan have been fighting, and now this incident took place, so it is because of that.
Hmm.
The other sad thing that I really do not like, I dislike, is that people are blaming particular religions, right? They are saying that the Muslims did this, the Hindus did this, the Christians
Hmm.
did this, and I don't like that. Because me personally, I'm a very peace loving person. I am someone who respects all religions, no matter what religion you are from, whether you are Buddhist, Hindu, Christian, Muslim, it doesn't matter to me. And it does not give you the right as a person for you to target a group of people, no matter who you are.
Hmm.
I want to know what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I also have the same point of view that whether they were Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, no matter who they were, but why they targeted them, why they killed them.
Yeah,
So what was their fault? They just went to Kashmir to see the place, to live a few moments of joy. They just wanted to
Absolutely.
spend some quality time with their family.
Right.
They were peacefully sitting and enjoying the place, and someone came there and they just killed them. It's just heartbreaking.
And for
Even
no reason.
now, yeah, for no reason. And the worst point is they asked about their religion.
Religion, yes.
Yes.
That is the worst thing.
And
And
if they were Hindu, then they killed them. And they targeted mostly the male Hindus.
right, right. And I don't think I should be saying this, but I think uh, more than terrorists, I think that it is a political game because, see, Hindus and Muslims have been living peacefully in different places, right? Let me take my city as an example, Mumbai, right? Here you will find all the religions possible,
Hmm. Yeah.
okay? And no one will come to you and say, "Hey, Rajni, you're a Hindu, right? I don't want to be friends with you."
Hmm.
It shouldn't matter what religion the person is, right? So making it worse by asking, what religion are you from? Oh, you're a Hindu? Kill them. Why? It shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. And it's not anyone's fault whether they are Hindu, Muslim. It's not their fault. It was completely up to the God. He is,
Exactly.
after all, he is the creator. Actually he didn't made us Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai. We made it.
Yes, we chose it. Exactly. We made it. As humans, we made it. I completely agree with you on that. Um, there's one positive thing that I've seen um, after this incident took place is that a lot of leaders, in India, they have spoken up about this. They have made it a point to tell the people that we stand for our Hindu brothers and sisters. We stand for those people who are being targeted, who are being affected by this, by this thing that's happening in a place like Kashmir, right? And I, I honestly don't know, but I think we should all unite to fight against people like this.
Hmm.
Because, an incident like this reminded me of one incident that took place a few years ago. If you remember, a few years ago, there was this young lady who was raped by about four to five guys. And they put a steel rod inside of her and they completely messed up her insides. And that is the way they killed her, right?
Hmm.
And as humans, we should go against these kinds of people. You know, let's not, I know it's a saying, people just say it, but I mean it. Let's not focus, let's not focus on Hindus. Let's not focus on Muslims. Let's not focus on Christians. Let's not focus on Sikhs. Let's focus on humanity.
Yes. We should
Each
focus on
religion,
humanity.
right? Each religion. Rajni, if I'm not wrong, you are a Hindu, right?
Yes, I am Hindu.
Your Vedas, your Upanishads, your Bhagavad Gita, all of these books speaks about peace and speaks about humanity.
Yes.
I am a Muslim. My Quran speaks about peace and speaks about humanity, right?
Hmm.
And I think we should all, even though our power is minimum, you know, you and I, we do not have a lot of political power or anything. But still, I think we should stand up and we should go against what these people are doing.
Yes, definitely. We should unite together and those people should be punished. Government should take a strict action to punish those people who have performed such a crime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with you. And let's hope for the best. Let's hope that these people get what they deserve.
Yes.
Right? All right. Uh, I can see that
Okay.
both you and I are both getting emotional. So let's move
Yes.
on to the books.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Um,
yeah, I
yes, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
okay. So I want to say that I am very much into reading books. I have read a few books, self-help books also, and romantic books. But these days, I want to read some mystery novels, something that can help me to improve my vocabulary, to
Mhm.
bring fluency, and
Okay.
to improve my sentence structure as well.
Okay.
Also, those books should be page turner. Sometimes it happens that when we start reading a book, we get bored very soon. We don't want to finish it. We just start it and leave it in between. So, can you please recommend me a few books, those that I can recommend to my viewers as well? And I can
Okay.
buy those books and read them.
Sure. Uh, First of all, I'd like to ask you the question: have you read this book called Rich Dad Poor Dad?
No, I haven't read it.
This book has been one of the top-selling books
Okay.
in the entire world. It's another self-help book, but it has so much detail. See, what you see nowadays in self-help books is that they just tell you, okay, do this, and your life will
Mm,
get better, right?
mm,
But the book Rich Dad Poor Dad tells a story about how, even in poverty, how you should manage yourself into becoming a person who you can be proud to be. And it has a lot of detail, and trust me, it is a wonderful book. It has over a million copies sold in India alone. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's a must read book. You will also find a lot of good words. What I would suggest you to do, if you have an avid reader, if you're an avid reader, what you should do is read a book. Okay, let's say in a day you read maybe 10 pages. Okay, now in those 10 pages, I can guarantee you that you will come across at least five new words. Right?
yeah.
Make sense? At least five new
Yes,
words that you
definitely.
never heard of, that you never read of. Right? So what you do is don't stop reading. Keep your focus on, okay, I have to read my 10 pages. Okay. But on the side, keep a little notepad. Whenever you come across a new word, quickly note down that word. Okay. Continue reading. Now, at the end of the 10 pages, you might come across five new words. Go on to Google, find the meaning of the word, find how that word can be used in a sentence, then come back to where you found the word and read that sentence again. You will now, what you will do is, you will come across that sentence that you read. You will come across it in a different way. It will make more sense to you. Okay. Rich Dad Poor Dad is one book. The second book that I would recommend you to read is, let me just get the book's name right for you. Yes, To Kill a Mockingbird. Have you read this?
No, I haven't read it.
It's a brilliant book. So basically, I'll just give you a very, very short outline of the book. It is through the viewpoint of a very young child, okay? And it is set in the late 1930s. Now, this young child's father is a small time lawyer in the town that they are living in. But this child's father has to go through a lot of things because at that time in the 1930s, there was a lot of racism going on. So this book tells a story of how they had to overcome many, many obstacles. So you will, and it's one of those books, that once you start reading, you your mind is like, okay, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? It's that kind of book.
It's suspense kind of book.
It is a suspense kind of book, and it is a
Okay.
very beautiful story. Okay. And then one set of books that I would advise everyone to read is J.K. Rowling's The Harry Potter series. Why? It's because, see, 90% of the population has watched the movies Harry Potter, correct? But out of that 90% of the population who have watched the movie, 80% of them have not read the books.
Hmm.
The Harry Potter books are brilliant. You know that J.K. Rowling was the first female author, to become a billionaire based on her books alone. Did you know that?
No.
She became a billionaire only by selling her books.
Okay.
So these are the three. I'm going to write them in the chat box for you. Okay.
Yeah,
If you'd
please.
like, you can take a screenshot or whatever you'd like. So the first one that I said was Rich Dad,
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Poor Dad. The second one is To Kill a Mockingbird. And the third is The Harry Potter. The Harry Potter. They have written three of them for you in the chat box.
To Kill a Mockingbird, Harry Potter series. Okay,
Okay.
great. I am taking the screenshot.
And you know what? In the Harry Potter series, I guarantee you, you will find whatever you are looking for. You will find adventure. You will find mystery. You will find thrilling. You will find suspense. You will find
Hmm.
action. You will find comedy. You will find everything in the Harry Potter series book.
Okay, so how many books are these? Like it's a series,
Uh, it's a series of, I think, 7 or 8 books.
7 or 8 books. Okay.
Yeah.
So should I buy all or should I buy only one?
Start with one. Start with one.
Okay.
Right? Because let's say, for example, see, because I love all of the books, right? But it's not necessary that everyone will love all of them.
Yeah.
Now, why do you want to invest into 7 books when you will find out that after reading one book, I'm not interested in the rest of the book? You're going to waste your
Hmm.
money, right?
Yeah.
But maybe after finishing 3 quarters of the first book, you say, okay, this is wonderful. Then you order the second book.
Then it's.
Got it?
Yeah,
That makes
sometimes it
sense.
happens that we don't like the language as per our understanding. We don't find it easy to understand. So sometimes it happens and we get demotivated, then we stop reading. So
Exactly.
yeah, I will buy one and then see if I find it interesting, then I will go for the other one.
Trust me, I'm sure you will love the Harry Potter series.
Okay.
It's brilliant. Anyway, unfortunately, we have reached the end. Do you have any questions for me, English related? Because I believe you are delivering content on the English language on your YouTube channel. So, are there any questions that you would like to ask me that I could clarify for you, or that could help you in helping the people who are watching your YouTube videos?
Yeah, definitely. I have one question that I
Go
am
ahead.
very concerned about these days. That is, I am very much comfortable in the general discussion. The things that I usually talk about, I am very comfortable talking on those things. But when I start talking about certain that is out of the box, at that
Like,
time, I take a lot of pauses. I fumble in between. So these kind of things happens with me. So I want to get rid of all these things. How can I do that?
See, you definitely heard of this simple term called practice makes
Your
perfect.
voice, your voice breaks in between.
You've definitely heard of this term called practice makes perfect, right? So give yourself on your own, give yourself certain situations that you are not comfortable with. Okay? Give yourself situation and only give yourself a time limit of 2 minutes. Okay? That I can only think on this topic for 2 minutes and then you have to deliver the speech.
Hmm.
In this way, you can start practicing. Okay?
Oh,
Do this on your own. Start practicing. Now, I understand that yes, when given a topic that is not in your quota or you are not comfortable with, yes, you might fumble. Yes, you might go blank. So, you know what the easiest thing to do is? Simplify your words and simplify your sentences. That is the easiest way to go about it. All right? So, give yourself certain, unusual topics. Give yourself a time limit, a thinking time limit of only 1 to 2 minutes. Okay? And then once that timer finishes, you have to speak on that topic for a minimum of 2 minutes.
okay,
Practice doing that every single day. Trust me, it will help you 100%.
okay.
Okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Rajni, it was wonderful meeting you. Okay? I love the conversation that we had. All right? It's good to know that the two of us are on the same page mentally. And I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best for your YouTube channel. I hope you get more and more subscriptions.
Thanks a lot for the recommendations that you've given about the books. And thanks a lot for the suggestions that you gave me about improving my English, and as well as they are very insightful for my viewers as well. So yeah, it was a wonderful session. I would love to connect with you again. Thanks a
It's
lot.
my pleasure. I would love to connect with you as well. Have a nice evening. Take care
Thanks a lot.
and keep
Have a nice day.
smiling. Keep smiling. Bye
Sure.
bye.
Thanks. Bye bye.